you know, sex in their lives. Like, how do they view sex? Like, what frequency, you know, are they on when it comes to sexuality? And she's one of those girls who, I'm trying to get in the sun, but she's one of those girls who has a very, like, low vibrational perspective on sex itself. I was talking about, you know, viewing sex like a drug, like, type of thing, you know, like a form of escapism. And so, yeah, she didn't really have much respect for herself and integrity, like, really no integrity at all. And whenever she would want to communicate with me, whenever it comes to stuff like that, once again, pay attention to people's energy whenever you're talking about high vibrational things. Like, you're going to pick up on their energy. And not just that, but the company that they keep. Observe the company that they keep, you know, because whenever you are exposed to opportunities where these people exploit themselves in front of you, like they just expose themselves, all you got to do is just be there. Pay attention. You know, that just makes it easier, right? Pay attention. That's not anything you should just brush off, you know, or sweep under the rug. Now, mind you, I said this person was just very, like, outwardly expressive about the most toxic shit, but that's all she was. So I guess that's all she really had to talk about. Her company, right? She had a homegirl that she would always be on FaceTime with, you know, always, you know, on speaker. Always have her conversations on speaker and stuff like that. And one conversation they was having, they was talking about, you know, okay, the girl made a remark, the friend on the phone made a remark, talking about, I got 10 niggas and they all do what I say. And they really thought this shit was cute. You know, they was just so hype about the most toxic, corny, played out shit, like low self-esteem shit. You know what I'm saying? They really thought this shit boosted them, like, as far as their rank. And pay attention to people's priorities. Pay attention to people's priorities, because they will reveal themselves to you, especially when you're a judge, when you're a divine judge, when you're a divine feminine or masculine. I'm a Taurus, the Hierophant, the Empress. Motherfuckers gonna reveal themselves to me. They don't have a fucking choice. You can't be around me too long without exposing your demons. You can't. Because I'm light. I'm light wherever I go, so I'm going to bring light to the darkness. I'm going to see what the fuck you've been hiding or disguising or masquerading in the mix. I'm going to see it. I'm going to identify it. I'm going to call it out. And that's another thing, too. When you do identify it and call it out, whenever, you know, situations come to that. Once again, take heed to all of that. Take heed to all of that. What else? Your dreams. Yes. Pay attention to your dreams. So, I literally, it's two particular dreams that I had, and I believe this is, like, really, when the spell work took place. I had a dream of some karmics in my family, at my parents' house. It was dark in the house. One of them, the mother, she was in my parents' closet, because they have like a big closet, walk-in closet. And her two daughters and some other individuals, apparently they jumped me in my own house. I don't know. I'm just going to go by what the dream says. And that's what I remember from that dream. That morning when I woke up, I felt a heaviness on my chest. I just felt a heaviness on my chest. And so I just had like a pain, like an ache in my chest area. And it was there for at least 3 days. I think for like a total of 3 days. And at the end of those 3 days, I started breaking out right on my chest. I broke out. Now my skin was like pretty, you know, all this, like my body was together because once again, I'm vegan, you know, I worked out, I was fit, you know, I'm a biker, like a bicycle biker, and not motorcycle yet, but I was just very active, you know, very natural person, always in nature, you know, sun gazing, you know, yeah, you know, doing my just due. So I was in a very, very healthy state when I first met these individuals, or when I came around and stuff like that. So you can see somebody who's overly like self-conscious, you know, about their body image, how they can, you know, quickly become insecure around you and envy you and be jealous of you, you know, for your confidence in your natural beauty, like just being authentic within yourself. And so I broke out. Now this is following that dream, and the chest pain, that heaviness that I had on my chest, I broke out on my chest. And I just noticed, like, things happening, like, with my body, you know, that wasn't the norm for me. So, let me just cut straight to the chase. This person was doing spell work on my appearance, right? They wanted to make me unappealing, unattractive, and she went as far as, you know, doing spell work on my career, my finances. But yeah, what I picked up on instantly was my physical appearance. That's what I picked up on instantly. And so your dreams is going to tell you too. I had another dream where I basically was escaping this place. Like, I was just, and I wasn't even like in my own body. It's like I was in someone else's body and I was escaping this place. And it's like these people were like androids, right? And so even though I snuck through, for some reason I felt the need to like sneak through. I don't know why. Like, when I bust up in a dream, that's just what it was. It's like I was just breaking out of this facility. This very, oh wow, it was like a white paint blue type facility, grays. It was like grays, that blue that I mentioned, and, you know, white facility. And I remember breaking out, and when I like, I was close to the door, but it was like these androids that were right there. I had no choice. I couldn't sneak past them just being my regular self, right? And so what I did was I shapeshifted. I shapeshifted my energy to mimic an android just so I can exit the building. And when I exited the building, there was this huge ass tree. It's like I was at the top of a treetop. And the tree, it's like it was moving, but it looked like creatures, but it was moving. And I remember like just jumping, you know, just taking that leap of faith and just jumping, like, you know, into the tree. And that's how I escaped. All right. So your dreams. Now, at the time, I was in contact with an individual who was a dream interpreter, and they told me one of the dreams that I had was of an upcoming confrontation. So, yes, that did happen. I ended up getting into it with this individual literally the day after I decided to pull my energy totally back from her, like completely, like I completely cut her off, basically. And it wasn't like, oh, fuck you, bitch, da-da-da-da, like, flat out. No, I blocked her, stopped communicating with her. Like, I was just in my room. Now, I had 2 roommates, and I had already did that with the other one, right? And she was cool with that, because it's like, well, as long as it's not me, I still have access to her, whatever. But I started listening to my intuition and stopped giving her the benefit of the doubt, out of pity, having pity for her, because that's how she operates, you know, trying to create pity for herself, you know, so she can get by with her karmic foolery. And I just was like, you know what, fuck that. Why? Because once again, that association that I talked about in the last video, being associated with her, you know, it's like things, it's like the debris was affecting me. So I had to, you know, understand, though, like, fuck that. And this person created conflict over a bottle of lotion, because we shared a bathroom. And so she picked a fight with me over not respecting my space, basically. And so she, you know, pushing up on me, like she's on the phone with somebody, I guess, you know, boosting her head or whatever. And she pushed me, and so I punched her in her face. And, you know, she went and reported it to the RA or whatever, and it resulted in me moving into a dorm by myself. And it's like, even though they got rid of me, because they were happy to get rid of me, she didn't stop there. She tried to sue me and, you know, all type of shit. Like, they were stalking me on my social media to see, like, oh, so what's going on with her now that she's not here. This is literally like the day after. Her aunt was texting me, calling herself, trying to reading me or whatever, and I blocked her. But basically, they were obsessed with me, even though I was gone. Like, wasn't that the goal, to get rid of me? And so I was gone, and things were still, of course, things are still going to go good for me. They didn't like that. So, yeah, it turned into an obsession. And so, yeah. The type of energy that she was, like, wrapped up in, I noticed individuals, like, I just noticed an energy entering my life, like, through me dating and stuff like that, you know, and seeing, like, a certain entity within, like, individuals or whatever, that just remind me of that girl and the type of shit that she's, like, wrapped up in. So there's that too. I felt the need to keep my personal life more private when it came to her too. Like, talking about happy shit going on for me, like, I could just feel, you know, her being repulsed by my inheritance, basically, by my good karma. So, yeah, it's just so many signs and so many ways that the universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors are going to communicate with you, because whether you forget, you know, that you're in a live and active spiritual warfare every fucking day, they don't. And I got OGs in the 5D. So, it's like they always on, like, ooh, 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 Jada. Yes, that, always. Seeing whoever is, like, connected to her and, like, sizing them up, like, I wish the fuck you would. I wish the fuck you would. My ancestors against hers. My spirit guides against hers. I wish the fuck you would, bitch. You ain't fucking slick. So they was putting me on. Your spirit guides, your soul, your intuition is going to put you on, you guys. Because, okay, look at it like this, too. Yes, we are in the flesh, right? But we're spiritual first. So what you see with your fleshly eyes, your spirit see with its spiritual eyes, right? Don't ignore that. I don't give a fuck who's trying to convince you that, oh no, it's all in your head, it's not this or that. Okay, evaluate those individuals that's telling you that too. What type of work are they doing on themselves? Are they truly spiritual? Do they even believe in, you know, their own soul? Do they even believe in their own intuition? Or do they believe more in what somebody outside of them tells them and how they direct them? So also pay attention to the people, the naysayers. You have to reject that. You have to, like, literally have confidence in yourself and understand that, okay, I'm a nice person. I'm a kind person. I have good intentions. I have pure intentions. Why would I need to create any falsehood within myself regarding any individual? Why? Why? That's not how I move. That's not how I operate. Why the fuck would I be having these realizations or these epiphanies or seeing this shit if it wasn't there? Why would I be hearing shit and picking up on what motherfuckers' true thoughts are? Because I'm empathic, right? Why would I be making this shit up when I know that my intentions are pure? When I know, I understand not to go out here just creating bad karma for myself. Like, fucking with people's life. And, like, for what? What? For what? Understanding all of this and taking all of this into consideration, that's how you can unmask, you know, these fucking demons. That's how you can unveil them. Why? Because they have no fucking choice but to unveil themselves to you. They may be able to get away with other motherfuckers that don't do the type of work that you do on yourself, that don't do shadow work, that's not connected to your soul, to your spirit guides, to your ancestors, to the angels, to the Most High, right? We see that all the time. People just merging in and mixing in the masses, right? But whenever they encounter a divine individual, oh, that divine judge, you can't hide. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You cannot hide. They didn't anticipate me coming. It was literally like a last minute thing. They were already moved in. I came in like a day late or two, moving in with them. Like, and it was just two of them. So they didn't anticipate me coming. Ready or not, you can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Understand, as a divine individual, you're gonna be on tasks. You're gonna be assigned to tasks and missions dealing with, you know, these principalities that's inhabiting certain individuals, especially when it's inhabiting them heavily to the point that they're affecting other motherfuckers. Right? You're gonna be used. So you're gonna go to school? Okay, we're gonna put you on this mission with this motherfucker right here. We need to shut her all the way the fuck down. We need to shut these motherfuckers all the way the fuck down. So we're going to put you in there with them. Right? That's how it is a lot of times when you're a divine being. So I just wanted to, you know, really express that. And she's not the only person that's been doing spell work on me, but for the moment, that's who we're going to focus on. You dirty hoe. You're nasty. You're nasty as hell. The fact that you can live comfortably, drive around comfortably, and somebody else fecal matter, that residue's just in your car, that waste, that person's energy or whatever is inhabiting that person's waste. Because even that individual, she gave me a little bit of information about that particular girl, and she was messy too. She was messy too. Whenever, like, she was the type of person that will fuck your man type shit. Messy. So not only does she got her own demons and shit that she's dealing with and constantly conjuring up or whatever, trying to be, you know, a false, you know, this false, you know, image of what people think being feminine and being free and being confident is. Now she got somebody else's energy riding around with her all the fucking time. And then the company that she keeps. So all of this, right? All of this. Pay attention to what this person associate themselves with. You know, what they obsess over, you know, outside of you. You know, their priorities, right? Pay attention. Don't act like you don't know, because you know you fucking know. You know. And your soul is gonna, it's like, you're gonna feel, okay, how do you know, like, when your intuition is really going off on a motherfucker, like, letting you know? You may feel like an agitation within your spirit. You may feel like a sense of anguish, like something just heavy, something dark, like just something, like you're just overly suspicious, and it's like you don't know, like why is this here? Why am I feeling this? It's because it's the stuff that your spirit self sees that your physical eyes may not see so much, right? Y'all, like, this shit is so real, and it's like, okay, I don't know if I said this in the first video, but when I said shit was happening to me as a result of me being associated with her, or me like assisting her and healing and stuff like that, like doing readings and stuff on her, the first reading I gave her, we got in a car accident. In my car. And she was driving. We got hit by an oncoming car, and it hit my side. I was in the passenger seat at the time, T-bone, right into my side. No, I did not get hurt. But my car did result in total loss. So I had to get a new car. Whoop, whoop. You know, it's a good and bad thing. And so there's that. This literally happened moments after me giving her a reading. Like, within the next 10-15 minutes. The car accident. A reading that resulted in tears. It's like I didn't intend on it, like, calling out her shadow, but that's what happened. And it was only governed by the questions that she asked me. Right? So there's that. And I am going to show you guys a picture of the car. It may be the thumbnail for this video. Because it's a very real thing. Like, spiritual warfare is nothing to play about. You need to take yourself serious. Take these demons serious, because they not playing with you. So stop playing with them. Stop playing with them. Use your weapons accordingly. So I'm trying to make sure is that everything I want to say in this particular like, even with that aunt of hers trying to automatically assume me the responsibility of this girl. Like, she ran away. She accused the guy of raping her because he wouldn't buy her a Plan B pill. She did a lot of, like, she plays like the pity role a lot to mask like her true intentions and who she really is. You know, like, she tried to play that innocent role when she really be like conjuring darkness. That's what she do, because she think it's cute. She just one of those people that think that shit cute. So even with if you have the opportunity to see, to experience, you know, who this person is like closely like associated with or attached to outside of friends, like her mother, her grandmother, I felt energy off them instantly. Her aunt, her aunt, you know, she does, you know, dabble in spell work and shit like that. So these are all things to pay attention to. Like I said, people will expose themselves to you without even realizing it sometimes. Because even with me not knowing about the aunt, you know, doing spell work, she exposed that to me. So, and I mean, you know, out of the intentions of that I would help assist her and join her team and shit like that. Because shortly after, you know, she tried to add me to this group, like, for stocks and stuff like that. And I heard within myself, okay, remove your energy. These people are trying to benefit off your energy for their currency, for financial reasons. So I automatically removed myself from the group. And, you know, motherfuckers don't like that. You know, I remember one time I caught her, because mind you, this girl always had her phone conversations on speaker. One time I caught her aunt asking her, so is Jada still graduating? Bitch, what the fuck they got to do with you? So just pay attention, you guys. Pay attention. And like I said, even after, you know, they got their goal of getting rid of me or whatever the case, whatever they felt like it was, like, I was so happy to be living by myself. But that's how it should have been from the beginning anyway. These people were still trying to keep up with me. She still was trying to keep shit going, like trying to sue me for assault and shit like that. And I'm like, well, bitch, you put your fucking hands on me. You put your fucking hands on me. You didn't expect me to clock your ass like that. After, you know, I tried to talk your ass down, I told this girl, choose your battles wisely. But whatever the fuck type of, you know, courage she had, you know, because she, like I said, it's like they want that energy back by any means necessary. Karmic, like, being in that fight or flight mode, right? That fight or flight mode. They want that energy. They want access to your energy by any means necessary. I literally cut her off the day before this happened. Like, removed her from my phone. And they feel it, y'all. They feel it. They don't have to know that you did it. They feel it. They feel it. And it's like they need that high again. I gotta get that high somehow. Okay, I gotta do something. Mind you, I said she picked a fight with me over a bottle of fucking lotion and just respecting other people's space. So yeah, obsessed. Also, I started gaining weight out of nowhere. All this happened like back to back, y'all. This was happening back to back. I'm like, yo, I only got 2 fucking classes I need to pass. You get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get my degree and get the fuck on. That's it. Like, that's it. That's all. But once again, understand that you're being used to, you know, you're being assigned to tasks and missions and stuff like that at the same time. So that's why all that shit be happening. You know, whenever you be focused on one thing, it's deeper than what you know. Even though your flesh self has a goal, like me getting that degree, your spirit has a goal as well. Has a task and a mission as well, simultaneously. Right? So that's what was happening there. Like I said, doing spell work on my physical appearance. Me breaking out acne, me having these random breakouts and rashes. Like, yeah, random rashes and breakouts. Me gaining weight literally out of nowhere, like gaining like excessive weight fast out of nowhere. Even though I'm vegan. Even though I'm a vegan, y'all. Out of nowhere. Like, even it's like my body, it didn't feel as fluid. Like, my muscles and stuff didn't feel as fluid as it was. Like, but yeah, just pay attention, you guys, like, because this shit is real. And 44. So I'm gonna, you know, end it here for this first, you know, particular demon. Who's definitely not going to be a problem anymore, but it was a very strong principality attached to these individuals. And even though, you know, I've been doing, you know, energy clearing, you know, of course, you know, that's like a daily thing for us, you know, transmuting and, you know, doing energy clearings. It's like after receiving confirmation that, you know, this person was really like going hard, did a very special ritual banishing spell for that individual using that Libra moon. And you know what's so ironic about the timing of all of this? That individual, this particular individual I'm talking about, is a Libra moon. You welcome, ho. You're welcome. Enjoy that. All y'all. Enjoy it. Yeah. Because it's definitely returned. And any energy that you stole, bitch, it's reclaimed. It's